Welcome to this New Year's FIFA 12 Ultimate Team podcast. Oh, not a podcast.
No, it's a vast.
Yes.
Say New Year again.
New Year.
You say New Year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
La nouvelle année.
Oh, really? Is that what it is in German?
That was French. You idiot.
Sorry.
How can you do that to me? How can you do that to me? This is Rom with me again. And this is Christophe. And we're going to talk about Team of the Week and something exciting as well. So let's start. Team of the Week is exciting.
Yes, it's very exciting. It's very exciting. Every week it gets more exciting.
Yeah.
And every week you get more excitable. Look at that.
Yeah, and there's actually a fair amount of French players in there. So really, I'm just a very happy person right now.
Where do they play though in this team?
So
your
indeed,
French players?
Yeah, indeed, the league that manages to force their player to play after having eaten tons of Christmas and Boxing Day is England.
Yes, we're the only ones that thrash our entire league system between Christmas and New Year just to make sure that they can't compete properly when it comes to summer tournaments like the Euro 2012 tournament.
Yeah, don't digest turkey. Don't perform well in international competitions. I think there's
a direct correlation.
It's a very famous, scientifically proved correlation.
Indeed. Anyway,
Exactly.
So you might have lots of French people here, but they're playing on foreign shores.
Yes, not too far, but foreign all the same. So let's start with So we had multiple games actually playing there. So it's funny, some guys
this was weird.
Are featured in there for one game they played, but then the next game that they played, they didn't play too good. So we got a kind of a mix and match where it's the former game that put them in, while others it's the latter game because we actually took 2 different days into consideration, and actually some of the games like we are Tuesday and we didn't have time to put the Man City Liverpool result in it. So there's no one from that game. It might be
there is, but
not from.
He's
that
from the losing team.
Yeah, exactly. Because he performed well in the winning effort against Newcastle. So let's get down to it. It might be a bit confusing.
England's fault, not ours.
Exactly. Boo.
Anyway, in goal.
In goal we have Simon Mignolet.
Indeed.
He's not French.
He's
from
Belgium.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so he had a great performance for Sunderland, who downed Man City. So that's one result for Man City where they lost, but they obviously won the next one.
Yeah, exactly. Sunderland are doing rather well at the moment. Martin O'Neill's come in, turned them around a little bit.
Yep, and
they've just won again tonight as well.
Yes, we'll have actually one more player from Sunderland later on. But Mignolet stayed at 74. If you want to click quickly through the attributes, is an absolute amazing silver goalkeeper. If you have an English EPL team, silver team, you must have him. I don't see why you would have any other player. So best silver goalkeeper for England.
Yes.
And in defense, now we have actually another 2 French players.
Who do you want to start with?
Not necessarily used to being featured for their defensive prowess in the past little while, but it's Distin and Koscielny. Bang! Both of them.
I can't bring them both up at the same time.
Come on,
I've only got one mouse.
Double click.
Distin.
So Distin, we came from the depth of French football, very quickly played for PSG and then moved over to England.
Mm-hmm.
He had a very quick acceleration in his career. And so he played really well for Everton.
Yes.
And a great tackler, apparently. He's tall, he's good. His defensive stats increased. That's Sylvain Distin.
Indeed. Let's have a quick look at his attributes there. Don't put him up front.
No.
Just don't bother. But otherwise, he'll do a good job for you.
He's a healthy lad. Is that how you guys put it?
He's a healthy lad.
Yeah.
I'm sure he is. Koscielny.
Yeah. Up and down in terms of his performances with Arsenal. But he looks very confident of himself in this picture, don't you think? He's like, I'm gonna eat you.
Well, he looks like someone's just insulted his girlfriend in a pub.
Nice.
No, it looks like he's had a bit of, he's had a couple of Stellas, and he's thinking, all right then.
Stella Artois.
He probably doesn't even drink though. I'm besmirching a good man's name.
Yeah.
Well, yes, yeah.
And so great performance for Arsenal in their winning game where. And not so good in their losing game. But he did score actually against in the losing performance against Fulham. So it's kind of a bit of both.
Yeah. Either way.
Interesting one.
No, I mean, I remember when he was, there were lots of eyebrows twitching around the Arsenal sort of fan context. I can't believe I just used those words together. Yes. But he's coming good. I think he's proving himself to be a valuable addition to the squad now. I think.
No,
Although
it's just a matter of getting used to the English game. That's what I've said in the past, and he's good. He's just hopefully he won't get burnt too fast, and it won't despair, and just will keep getting better. And now the last player in the back, Grant Henley from Rovers. So obviously Rovers, same thing up and down. So an amazing win at Manchester, which is why he's here.
Yeah.
It actually scored the 3-2 goal. Ta-da, on a header.
He did.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember it now. I think he did
On a header.
2 headers.
Yep.
One header to confuse the goalkeeper, and the next one stick it in the back of the net. It was amazing, and everyone was saying, "Oh, Blackburn, this is brilliant. They're going to turn it around now." A new lease of life, and then they had the next game. So now it's all gone back to where we were before, and the managers under the familiar pressure again. But
top silver again. Great stats for him as well. So if you're building, I would say the same, an English silver team, a good one to have.
Yes,
possibly.
indeed.
It's not Titus Bramble-like, but it is pretty close. Pretty close. So the other Sunderland player that we're featuring in here, I'm jumping back and forth. Who am I pointing to? Suspense. Yes.
Where are you going?
Lee Cattermole.
Yes.
Lee Cattermole.
Sunderland's resident bruiser.
Yes. And obviously for his performance against Man City.
He did have a very, very good game against City, actually, yeah.
And so he has a healthy increase in a whole bunch of stats, as you can see. Including his defending, even if he's not a central defensive midfielder, but he can be employed in that position because he's very strong on the man. And that's where you find him. So 2 Sunderland players for their famous victory against Man City. We got Stephen Ireland, who, contrary to his name, what his name indicates, plays in England. Yeah,
he does.
Indeed.
That's not where he's from. Guess where he's from?
Ireland.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm so good. The Republic of Ireland, I must add. So let's do not confuse people. Yes. It's not for the defeat, of yesterday, Monday. It's for the win at Chelsea. Another famous win, followed by a weird next result. But Ireland was instrumental in that win. Great. He scored, assisted, and so decent increase in his midfield stats as well. And is he fit? I think
they're all very fit.
They're all very fit. Yeah, we only put players out that are very fit. We train them actually before we publish the team of the week.
Of course.
Come on, dude.
They have to be trained.
Yeah.
And they've also had 29 owners each.
Yep. They've been around the block.
Just for the record, they haven't.
They haven't yet. Usually it's 21. They have no idea when it went up to 29. There's something weird happening there.
There's random numbers for the number of owners.
Obviously, someone who's not random is Ramirez. Hop, next.
Ramirez. Oh, sorry. That was...
second time team of the week. And same thing, an away win for them at Wolves. And he was very good in that game. And he did score. And so he's becoming an 82. He was 81 on his first in form.
So he's even better now.
Even better. Nathan Dyer on the wing. And now actually it's a win against Aston Villa. So it's funny because Aston Villa here. And so they won, and he did score. He did score the first goal, I believe. And earning him. He's a fast dude by default, and he's even better.
89 pace.
89 pace, 84 dribbling.
89 pace for a 74 silver player.
That's amazing.
I wonder whether there might be people that want him in their team.
Absolutely, same thing. Like it's like a silver English team right there, like in this team of the week.
Yeah,
and he's a great player. He's going to be worth a lot of coins. Peter Crouch.
Yes.
Skeletor.
Skeletor.
So he's got 2 goals with a foot, actually.
With his feet.
Yeah.
His feet are much better than his head.
He's actually a pretty
good... They
always
have been.
He's a decent dribbler, and as his stats do indicate. And so 2 kind of crosses hard in front of the goal, and he was there to slot them home.
Yeah.
And it's a win against Blackburn, who had informed already. We have Yakubu.
No consistency. Yakubu, right, moving on.
Yakubu's back. Because he's been team of the week, 2 weeks ago, for 4 goals scored. And now it's only 2, but that's worth a lot when you score 2 goals away at Old Trafford, right?
Yes, indeed it is. Indeed, if you score goals for Blackburn.
That's very good as well.
Yeah.
And so that's typically... usually we tend to maybe not release a higher version if the player scored less. But the performance was just better. because his 2 goals were at Old Trafford. So that is why we have an even better Yakubu this time around, 88 shooting. So along with his strength that we don't see here, but that should be pretty amazing. That is a pretty strong striker to have up front.
Yeah.
And last but not least on this starting 11 for this week's Team of the Week, for last week's, it's complicated, win over Newcastle.
Yes, it's the Newcastle game that he's there for, not the game that just finished as we record this.
Yes.
Where he may not have contributed so
Not
much.
so well against Man City.
Yeah.
So this game didn't count again. And but still, Bellamy would have been there for his performance against Newcastle, which in itself was worth a Team of the Week performance. So 2 goals, one on I think it was a bit of a cheeky free kick where the goalkeeper and the defender just got mixed up a bit.
Well, that was amazing, that goal. It was Simpson's fault, wasn't it, really? The defender who just, for some reason, it's like someone had attached a bungee rope to his waist and yanked him back into the goal from the wall. It was quite weird. And he just got in the goalkeeper's way. But, hey, Liverpool will take it, won't they?
Yeah, 3-1. And, it wasn't a game for Andy Carroll, unfortunately, for playing against his old club again, Newcastle.
Yeah.
But Bellamy just took over and, great, veteran. A signing that maybe not many people believe would work for the level that Liverpool expected. And, well, it's doing the trick.
Well, it's either going to be him or Carroll that steps up to replace Suarez now that he's officially
suspended.
Off the team sheet for the next 8 games.
Yeah.
Whatever you may think about that. I know what I think about
that. No comments. Let's go against what? Let's go on the bench. So we got a few. It's all bronze and silver informs there. So again, the collector in you.
Some lower league representation here, and indeed an Australian.
Yeah, hat trick for Vazte. I remember his name. I think he was in a Team of the Week in Fat 11. But that is a top bronze player. Check out his stats. Come on, check them out. Come on. 82 shooting.
Bad.
He's very confident about 80 morale. He's like, yeah, I can do it. Come on, guys. Field me, and I will score.
Do what to him, sorry?
Field.
Not what you may have heard. We wouldn't want him saying that. I
have no idea what I said.
Okay.
I don't think I want to know. We got Bizarre Berisha. Interesting name from Albania. And
indeed.
Who plays
Sorry, I might have said he was Australian. I didn't mean that. I meant he plays in Australia.
Yeah. Indeed. We don't have a lot of info from there, so it's a nice change.
Yeah.
He plays for the Roar.
The Roar. Okay, that's enough.
Yep. So 2 assists. 2 assists for him. John Daly from Dundee United from Scotland. Top silver player.
Hang on. Who are you on now? Look. I've lost you.
Can you just follow a bit? John Daly. Where is he?
John Daly?
He's always right there.
You've skipped right to the end of the old list here.
Remember the trick. We don't.
All the other subs in between.
Yeah.
Enough. And they think they've just been passed over. They're all sitting there now going, what
happened? I've been looked over again.
Oh, wow.
So John Daly, he scored actually in both games. So talk about someone who played well for both games of the weekend. The exception.
This is probably the only one, yeah.
Maybe. Yep. So there you go.
Anyway, there he is.
Oh, he's tall. He's a tall lad, isn't he? Blimey. And we got Nick Powell. Find him. Oh, you found him.
There we go. I got him.
Yep. A top bronze as well. He's only 61, but he came up from a 52 and he's still young. And look at his beautiful stars.
So he was 52 normally, and he's now 61. That's a hell of a... 61. That's a bit of a...
That's the voice I heard in my head. And I was like, yeah, I need to make him a 61. And a couple of good stats here. Pace and shooting.
Yeah, that's not bad.
He's got a brace. Ta-da.
Well done,
And let's look at Matt Sparrow from Brighton.
Brighton
so Brighton beats
over Southampton recently.
Yeah, absolutely. That is a good result. Apparently, it's a derby of some sort. And then
South Coast.
Southampton were at the top of the league. And I believe they still are, but 3-0 loss, down 10 men. 2 goals for Matt Sparrow, though.
Yeah, of course, Stevie Morgan, who is features on our other podcast, would be glad to hear us talking about this with such enthusiasm as a Southampton supporter. So I hope you're listening.
So something I'm interested in is what's the symbol, the logo, I guess the crest of Brighton and Hove? Is that a seagull? Looks like a seagull. So the guy's name is Sparrow and he plays for the Seagulls. Isn't that interesting?
I don't know. Do they cohabit? I suppose they probably don't. Sparrows don't live on cliffs.
Yeah, no, they don't,
Or landfill sites.
Or poo on people's heads when you're on a boat.
If you don't give them a chip.
Yeah, no, and they don't follow Cantona's boat either, I believe. So
Sparrows.
Yeah, no, it's only seagulls who do that. So that is an odd one. Who are you really, Sparrow? What are you doing there? Come on. And next.
Anyway, he's got good shooting. There we go. Moving on.
Yeah, we have our last player here. Oh, no, actually, not our last. We got Mr. Bon.
Yes. Did very well, didn't he? For Blackburn in one of their matches.
Yeah, it was the win on Manu. So basically 2 goals against. He didn't face many more shots, but whatever he did, he basically did what he had to do to stop Manchester from scoring, which they do a lot usually at home. So that's why he's there as a decent silver keeper. And Charlie Mulgrew from Celtic. 2 games, 2 clean sheets for the win against Rangers. And a goal on a free kick as well. Talk about a good weekend for a defender. Wow.
Yeah, I wonder if he'll keep that up.
So, mate, by the way,
look
look at his stats. Pretty. I went a bit, not overboard, but I did pretty good for him.
You went a bit mad. Is it because?
Are you mad, bro?
Are you mad, bro?
Yes.
Is that what you said?
Kind of.
Wow, that's a bit weird. No, is it because? We get accused of not featuring Scottish teams or players enough? Is that what it is? Have you reacted? Have you bowed to the pressure?
Well, it's basically we don't have a lot of leagues playing, and we had some good results and some good performances from Scotland and Australia. So why not feature them?
Okay.
So that's it.
Yeah.
That's a good reason.
All right. Just thought I'd throw that curveball at you.
Yeah.
We don't. By the way, for anyone who thinks we do, obviously we don't. We love our Scottish players and clubs and everything. Anyway. That is our team of the week.
That is the team of the week for this week. So a lot of silver bronzes. When all the leagues restart, we'll have a bit more variety back again. But and that if there's a hat trick in Scotland, we'll more than likely see that player anyway. Yeah. But kind of looking forward to having a bit more of the other leagues as well. Spain restarting, Italy, France, Germany. It's more fun to have various names that we don't know how to pronounce half the time. And well, even those actually, you could argue that I pronounce them kind of a weird way.
I would argue that, yeah.
No, yes. Oh, come on, defend me a bit. Damn.
Sorry.
So we have actually something quite exciting. It's no secret that January 9th, it's the Team of the Year Ballon d'Or being announced, like big events run by our big friends, big sponsors at the FIFA organization, not the game, the organization.
Yes.
So it's extremely exciting. So obviously we'll do something about it in FUT. I mean, come on.
Yes, of course.
Come on.
And but we're not going to say much more, right?
Come on.
Or you could just keep saying that.
I like it.
Yeah. Go on, once more.
Come on.
And that wasn't very clean. One more.
Come on.
Okay, I'll give up. You have, dropped from the heady heights that you were achieving with that before, and now it's just
I have a wide range.
A pale imitation of its
Come
former self.
on.
I think that we should probably call a halt to this because it's past your bedtime or something.
It's getting a bit crazy. We will say more though on Sunday. So the day before the real life event, we're going to start talking about what's going on in FUT. But just to let you know, guys, there's some super mega exciting stuff happening, and we're really excited. I'm actually really excited right now.
You might want to keep your eyes. All right. I need to get out of this room now. And leave you here to do whatever it is you're about to
I was just doing the outro music.
Is that what that was? And on that note, we will say goodbye until next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye.